It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
It's Friday, the first day of May, and this is the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm Bob Reckenwell. This is Scooter.
Whoop up.
Scott Callies.
Well, you got big plans for the first day in May?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like I did on the last day of April.
Exactly. You got a game tonight, though, don't you? You're not going to be doing
I do have a game this afternoon. The ASU MH Trailblazers are taking on the Northern Oklahoma College Jets. They're out of Enid, Oklahoma.
Okay.
That is the first round of their post play. They're going in as the 2 seed. They're playing. They've been labeled a 4 or 5 seed coming in. Enid has. Should be a very good matchup. They'll play one game today. I think that game starts at 3:30, and then tomorrow they'll play at 1 o'clock. If they split, then they'll play again 30 minutes after the completion of the first game tomorrow. If ASU happens to pull them off, then that'll be it, and they'll make a trip over toward Enid to play somebody else.
There you go.
Phase 2. Be nice to see them go to the second round. They've been to the first round before. Last year they went in as a 4 seed, so it'd be nice to see them take the next step and go on to the second round.
What are they going in? What seed? Do you know what seed they are right now?
They came into this postseason play as a number 2.
Yeah. Okay.
So they're playing. The 2's playing the 5.
There you go. There you go.
So
theoretically they should be going to eat it, but
it'd be nice to see.
But we'll see.
Had lunch with Coach Hay yesterday, and he's kind of like Coach Airy, you know. He's not putting any of his cards on the table. He holds them really, really tight. He doesn't give out much information, but that's good. If it works as well for him as it does Coach Airy, then we'll just live with it.
There you go. There you go. No doubt.
How about you? Big weekend?
Not a whole lot. I'm going to go to the play tonight. They got that play going on.
You must have got a free ticket.
No, we bought tickets. But yeah, squeak. I don't get it.
That's you pulling your wallet out.
I thought it was pollen. It was dust.
But now we're going to go watch the play going on, and I think it's called Play On or whatever. We'll talk about it here in a little bit. But we're going to go watch it. It's the last weekend, and I've heard it's really, really funny. So
Okay.
we're going to go do that today.
Good times.
Other than that, we're going to have a little delayed birthday get-together on our side for Amanda and my dad and stuff. So
She's milking this birthday.
Oh,
thing.
she is. She is milking it for all it's
Holy
worth.
cow.
Yep.
Amanda's birthday month, April. And now it's into May.
Happy 8th day after birthday day.
Happy
You get her a nice gift?
We,
No. We. Not the we. You're not
as a
French.
family, we do things a little bit different.
No. Give a rip. Scooter's got to give her a gift of his own. Waking up with you is not the gift that every woman wants.
Me and a big red bone. No, that is not what she wants. Trust me.
In your red, white, blue Speedo and a harp, right?
No, she wanted a couple of things. I mean, she wanted a certain thing for dinner and some chocolate stuff, and so we got her all that.
Tuesday.
But that doesn't last.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
That was last week.
That was last week.
Now it's this week.
Woo.
Man.
You got to get something every day. Is that what it is for the next month? Is that how you got to get
You know,
out of
if they
trouble?
didn't intentionally milk it, if she wasn't milking this birthday, you could have been done with it on the day. But however, this has been going on
being
for
milked.
10 days worth. You should have 10 different gifts.
10 do. Oh, all right. So now, if you've got to do that to get out of jail,
That's bigger than a birthday.
I did that one time. Tina, when she turned 65, we took a trip up to Mount Rushmore. And the whole time we were gone, I surprised her with a gift each morning. And, you know, it's just something a little different. You got to think out of the box, Scooter. We better get started. We're going to run out of time.
all right. I agree.
I'm letting you off the hook. Thank goodness, right? It's time for the morning prayer, brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks, 870-508-1771. Hospice of the Ozarks been taking care of Baxter, Marion County since 1979. They'll be glad to take care of you as well. And now the morning prayer. Sir?
Lord, we just thank you for this day that you made. We thank you for just the hope that we have in your Son, that you sent your Son that died on the cross 1,000 years ago and now rose within 3 days and now is living within us. We thank you for what you're doing in and through this community. It's amazing. We thank you for the first responders that go out and answer the call. We thank you for the soldiers that do the same as well. It's a tough job that they have, but they go out and do it, and they have a heart for what they do, and they're truly an inspiration. We just thank you for them, and we thank you for the people. In Jesus' name, amen.
The morning prayer brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks, 870-508-1771. We'll be back after a quick word from Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z Team of Century 21 LeMac Realty.
Hi, I'm Bob Zdora, the Z Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 LeMac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for the lake levels, dam reports, and all the weather updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zdora. The Z Team of Century 21 LeMac Realty. 870-405-0793 is our number. retiredarkansas.net is our website. If you go there, click on live views, it's what you see. Well, that's pretty cool.
A little smoke on the water.
Can't really see what you're supposed to see, but it's pretty cool.
That actually is a really cool shot, though.
However, that is the beautiful White River that separates Marion County, Arkansas from Baxter County, Arkansas. And underneath those low-lying clouds is the city of Cotter. Straight ahead, would you be seeing? Right there, straight ahead, you're looking at the city of Mountain Home, believe it or not. In front of that would be the city of Gassville, but that is the beautiful White River. A little bit of smoky on the water, as they say. Okay, go back. We got time for zooming in. Way off in the distance there is the state of Missouri, the old Witch's Hat Water Tower at 1 o'clock. Around the bend there would be the city of Bull Shoals. The city of Cotter, believe it or not, I trust me, it is there, and it is underneath those clouds. I'm going to run through some temperatures, and Scooter can Z-clip it if you'd like to. Currently in Mountain Home, it's 48. Harrison is 47. Batesville's 49. Yellville, 47. Marshall, 45. Salem, 46. Mountain View, Calico Rock, and West Plains, Missouri, all at 47. Springfield, Missouri is 45. Poplar Bluff, Missouri, 48. St. Louis, Missouri is 47. Take a look at the radar. On the national scene, you can see all the rain is hitting Louisiana and Texas. That's a pretty good spot for it for a weekend. I wouldn't mind seeing it stay dry over the weekend. Texas is getting hit pretty good with some rain. Southern Arkansas, like I said, most of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama is going to be getting the bulk of the rain today. Go ahead and zoom in to Arkansas. The rain that is in southern Arkansas will be out of there about 11 o'clock, and then the whole state looks to be clear from Bentonville to Blytheville, Fayetteville over to Jonesboro, Fort Smith to Memphis, Conway, Little Rock, Hot Springs. After about 10 or 11 this morning, the state will be clear. So if you're traveling Arkansas, you're going to have a good day to do it. Just be careful. On the national scene, there's still some of that blue winter advisory stuff, Scooter, going up in Iowa, northern Illinois, Wisconsin, Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, Nebraska. A little bit churry up there.
They can have it.
They can have it. I don't know what that is. Flash flood warning, maybe, right there. Down around Austin, San Antonio. If you're in Texas, Louisiana, a lot of rain going on down there. Just be careful driving. 7-day forecast. High today is going to be 66, partly sunny, decreasing clouds with a low of 42 tonight. High tomorrow 65. Low of 38 tomorrow night. 76 for a high on Sunday with a low of 56. High on Monday is going to be 80 with a low of 58. 74 for a high on Tuesday. Chance of rain at about 60%. Going to be a little bit different. Low of 52 Tuesday night. 69 on Wednesday. 71 on Thursday. Pollen and allergy is going to be low tree today, low tomorrow, low on Sunday. Grass is going to be high today, very high tomorrow, and very high on Sunday, and no reg week to speak of. And the lake levels, Lake Norfolk 552.56, which is 0.56 above full pool of 552, and they are running 1 at minimum flow. Bull Shoals Lake 655.71, which is 3.29 below full pool of 659, and they also are running 1 at minimum flow. That's the lake levels, dam reports, and all the weather updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zdora. The Z Team of Century 21 LeMac Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. Retiredarkansas.net is their website. These are realtors you can recommend to your friends. They're busy, but never too busy to help you. Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z Team. We'll be right back.
You build more than projects. You build what communities rely on. When the job site runs on results, put Kubota to work. Backed by expert service and support from your local Kubota dealer. Right now, bring home select Kubota KX Series with 0% financing available or save up to $4,800.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for community news and happenings brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. 870-425-3434, Highway 62 Southwest at Buford Road. If you are looking for any kind of construction equipment, they've got it. If they don't have it, they can probably get it. If they can't get it, they'll send you somewhere where you can.
They got a huge inventory.
They do have that.
They keep a
Brake
inventory
bed
from one end
trailers,
to the other.
backhoes, track hose, front end loaders, mini X, mini skids, excavators, skid steers, Skag zero turns, Kubota lawn tractors, Kubota big tractors, New Hollands, hay equipment, rakes, cutters, tedders.
We don't have time to go over all of it.
No, I've got one more.
RTVs?
RTVs. Go there, pick up an RTV. Let's see here. The play that you were talking about, Play On. The show must go on, just maybe not this one. It's wrapping up this weekend. It'll be finished on Sunday, so you've got today, tomorrow, and Sunday to check this out. It's brought to you by Albright Farms. Tickets are $15 each. For more information, go to tlpmh.org or call them at 870-424-0444. It's already over. Tomorrow, Carter Trout Festival. You have an opportunity to win a gift basket worth over $2,000 worth of goodies are in it. A 2-day guided fly fishing trip for 2 by Natural State Fly Shop. A 2-night stay for 4 guests at the Carter Trout Lodge with gift cards in this basket, outdoor gear, art, premium bourbon, gourmet food, coffee from local vendors, all kinds of things going on down at Carter at the Carter Trout Festival. Chances to win this basket are $5 each. You can get 5 for $20. You can call 870-425-2166 for more information or 870-435-7447. Demolition Derby is going to be happening at Baxter County Fairgrounds at 1507 Fairgrounds Drive here in Mountain Home on May the 16th. Gates will open at 4 o'clock. Show starts at 7. Admission is $10 for adults. 6 through 18 are $5. Under 6 are free. And the pit pass is $20. Classes will be limited wells, stock, SCFA, youth, mowers, and power wheels. Bring an extra battery is all I got to tell you. That's a hilly track over there. Kentucky Headhunters, presented by Jack's Package Store, will be live and in concert on May the 23rd at Fulton County Fairgrounds. Gates will open at 4. Concert will start at 7. For more information on this, go to fultoncountyfair.org or call 870-895-5565. If you don't know who the Kentucky Headhunters are, don't feel alone because I still haven't listened to one of their songs yet that I know of. The Ruger American Generation 2 308 bolt-action rifle is coming up for a drawing. Tickets are $10 each. For more information, get a hold of the American Legion Hall, Alley White, Post 52 at 870-424-6277 for more information. All paperwork must be filled out. Do not have to be present to win. So there you go. I'll talk about this one when Coach Harry gets here. This has been Community News and Happenings brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. We'll be right back.
Your senior healthcare specialist is Vacco Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank Vacco and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. Vacco Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, Vacco Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's Vacco Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Hospice of the Ozarks, our purpose is you, not just your illness. We offer a compassionate plan of care that respects your dignity and honors your wishes with countless services and groundbreaking programs. We are committed to improving the quality of life for both you and your family. We provide care and support in the comfort of wherever you call home, but we also have the area's only hospice house when needed. As the only local not-for-profit hospice, we will never turn away a patient regardless of their ability to pay. Learn more at hospiceoftheozarks.org.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 LeMac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
When you're out of
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's Friday. That means it's This Week in Real Estate with Mr. Bob Zdora. How are you, sir?
I'm well, sir. Well,
Yeah.
it's nice. It's still spring. I like it like this. A little cool and, it's good. It's good. I'm happy.
Enjoy it, because
I
it's
do.
probably not going
Oh,
to
no.
last long.
I know it's going to go. It's going to go to 110 like in a week.
It's May Day, so it may be 100, it may be 90, it may be 60, it may be 40. You just never know.
No, you don't.
May Day.
May Day.
What's the true meaning of May Day?
Well, it used to be for planting and things like that. It was kind of beginning of spring. Then it's actually the Communist Workers' Party Day. It is. And it used to be a much bigger deal. They don't use it as much anymore. But it's just kind of the rites of spring.
The rites of spring. You ready for it?
Yeah.
For spring?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
New growth, new beginnings,
New time.
new time. New
There you
time.
go.
Yeah.
How's the world of real estate?
It's been busy. We've put some houses under contract. We're going forward towards closings. We got like 4 closings in May, so that's a good sign.
Well,
We're of those closings and closings in general. One of the things that you have done is you have the termite contracts, because here we have termites here. So the importance of keeping your termite contract active. When you bought your house, you got a termite contract, and it was good for a year, paid for by the seller when they left. It's up to you. They're going to call you because there's a form that gets filled out at the closing table with your phone number and contact information, and then whoever that termite contract is with, they're going to call you and they're going to say, it's time for your inspection. They don't spray every year. I guess at one time they did. They used to go out and just keep spraying and spraying and spraying. They don't do that anymore. So, but they come out and they inspect and just make sure everything's okay. If they find something, they fix it, they spray it, do whatever it is they do. It's a couple $100. If you let that lapse to get it reinstated, can run into hundreds of dollars, if not more. If you let it lapse and the termites come, then you're talking about possibly thousands of dollars to get the damage repaired that's coming out of your pocket now instead of Hoppers or Steve's or Termites Plus, whatever. Because they would have found that damage probably 2 years ago. Please, you think you're going to save a couple bucks, or you say, we don't have termites. That's what we get more than anything else. We don't have termites. Because you crawl down in that crawl space and you know what to look for. Please, keep the termite contract active. Spend a couple $100. If there's damage, it's going to get fixed. And not be heading towards closing to find out that you've got damage that's going to need to be repaired. So the money's going to have to get set aside for that. And you're still going to end up paying for a termite contract for the new person that's coming in. So I can't overstate, we're in Arkansas. We're in a termite area. The termites are here. So you want to make sure that you stay on top of that. Do yourself a big, big favor. Those are new cameras, Bob.
Well, that's not a new one.
It is for here.
That's the one that I normally use for traveling games.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
And the tripod, too.
Gilbert
Sorry,
has
I
the
got
other.
distracted.
Gilbert has the other big one.
Oh, okay. I got squirrel. But I'm looking at that going, that's not what I usually see. But the importance of the termite contract, I'll get off of it, but it's very, very important. But the market itself is moving along. People are getting kind of used to the interest rates. There's changes within the real estate industry. There were some buyouts over the past couple months. Century 21 was, the conglomerate of Century 21 was purchased by Compass. So we'll have a new owner. RE/MAX is being purchased, or well, they're not purchased, I guess they're merging with Real, which is a company, more of a West Coast company. That'll be a big thing for them. They're much more technically attuned. So the industry itself is going through some changes, which I think are good. I think that you'll see better services, better products coming out to help buyers and sellers meet their real estate needs, and that's a good thing. We're glad to see that happen.
So will that increase the size of Century 21's footprint,
Oh,
or what do you think?
I'm not sure what they're going to. I don't think it's going to affect us here as much. It's going to affect other markets more than us. I mean, we're kind of an outlier here, and us, ERA. There's like 5 or 6 companies that are in Anywhere, which is the mothership. And what he purchased was the mothership, and obviously all the other things that go with it. So we'll see how that all shakes out. It's going to take a little while. I mean, it's like trying to turn that aircraft carrier around and or stop an aircraft carrier in the ocean. It's going to take a little while for some of the management will change, but you're not going to notice it. We're not going to notice it in our day-to-day business for some time. So it's not going to affect things. But it's things that are going on. So maybe something you saw in the paper saying, "Oh, Century 21 got purchased." Yeah, it's not going to affect anything. Jules still going to be here. Bob and Linda's still going to be here. The Z team's still going to be here, and everybody else that's involved. So it's not going to affect, like I said, not your daily business. But the rates have kind of steadied out. That's really the important thing. People are looking for stability. You know, in a world of, a little stability goes a long way. Life still happens. You know, people are still buying and selling houses. People are still coming. People are still going. Kids are graduating high schools, and mom and dad don't need the bigger house. They're kid's gonna go to ASU or go to Missouri or someplace else, and they're gonna tag along for the ride. We see that happen quite a bit. You know, it's not uncommon.
Are the inventory numbers still up?
Yeah, we're still over 500. We're still, but the numbers have been. We're catching up with last year, and I think we were a little bit over last week by a few, and then we're a couple over this week.
As far as closings
As far as closings go, yeah. So that's good. But there's more inventory out there. Prices are holding. that's part of it. Days on market is still under 100, so that's a sign
good.
that things are still moving along. I mean, when you think about it, we would think nothing to be in 5, 6 months, 7 months on the market, before. And there's some that are. There's some. There was one that closed this week that was like 700 days on market, but it's going to happen. It's stuff that wasn't priced right or had something
Issues.
wrong with it that needed to be addressed, and it may have taken them a while to get that done. That happens too. Because not everybody who's selling has the wherewithal to fix the things that need to be fixed. So they have to be careful what type, when they do get somebody who's interested in a house, what type of loan they have. If it's a conventional loan, you can give a credit. So when you go to closing, you give that buyer a credit for those repairs. If it's a VA or an FHA, that's all got to be repaired. And like I say, not everybody can do that. So I mean, we've had the buyers kind of contribute to getting the stuff fixed because they want to get it done, and then they'll work something out with the price, things like that. It's all about negotiations. And
The art of negotiating.
it really is. It really is. And so there's things that you can do, but it's more difficult with some of the federal loans than it is some of the regular conventional loans.
If you go back and look at 2020, the number of listings that are on the market now is, 3 times what they were then?
Well, yeah, when you get into 2021, the COVID era. But we're pretty close to where we were in 19, if you use that as a benchmark, because that was the first year with nothing affecting the market. We're pretty close to that. Days on markets, actually, we're a little less than we were then. The number of homes on the market, but obviously the prices have changed too, but that's changed nationwide. That's not just here.
Yeah, the number of days on market is probably regulated on people vacating where they're at.
Right. And they need to be able to go, because every deal's a domino. They're all dominoes waiting for the next one to fall. And then if something happens to a deal in Toulouse, in Tuskegee, that could affect us, 3 deals down the line, because it's all buying and selling and getting things done. And that's really what the whole market is based on that. There's very few people. You get the in the bigger market, you get the investors that'll come and they'll buy properties because they're going to make them renters and do that. But, for most of our market here, we're mostly mom and pop buying and selling houses for personal use. We don't have a large conglomerate of businesses coming in here buying the places up to use them for rentals.
Let's take a look at your numbers.
This week in real estate, there were 58 new listings came on the market, 4 commercial properties, 15 parcels of land, 39 homes came on the market. They range in price from $119,000 to $649,000. 2 of them are taking backups. There were 31 properties sold, so that's good. 1 commercial property, 3 parcels of land, 32 homes closed. They range in price from $750,000 to $68,000. Average sale price this week was $269,000 with 92 days on market. 16 properties expired. There were 24 residential price changes. Currently, we have 518 homes on the MLS, and 201 of those are in Mountain Home. Year to date, for 2026, there's been 327 homes have sold. The median sale price is $215 with 82 days on market. Last year for 25, there had been 327 homes sold. The median sale price last year was $200 with 65 days on market. And so I went and I pulled over the last 6 months. I got a minute. Homes have sold in at their price points. From $25,000 to $99,000, there's been 92 sales. From $100,000 to $109,000, there's been 262 sales. From $200,000 to $299,000, there's been 231. From $300,000 to $399,000, there's been 109 homes have sold. You get to $400,000 to $499,000, there's been 42 sales. From $500,000 to $599,000, there's been 21. If you're in the $600,000 to $699,000 range, there's been 16 sales in the past 6 months. $700,000 to $799,000, there's been 6. $800,000, there's been 3. From 900 to 999, there's been one. Over 1 million, there's been 3.
Wow.
Now that's over the past 6 months. So if you think of it that way, it's not that bad. But it's when we're trying to find comps for some of these, it's kind of tough. And some of these where there's 6, 3, 1, it gives you an idea if you're on the market in that range. What are you going to do? What strategies do you want to get involved in? So, but it actually looking at that is a 6-month number. It's not that bad, but you can see that sweet spot right in there. That 100 to say 300 is obviously the vast majority of homes, and the 300 range is pretty good too. So, if you want to get involved, give my honey a call. She's at 870-405-0793. Check out the website, retiredtoarkansas.net. We got a full IDX on there, and cameras are on there and everything else. But the Z team and all of the Z team is here waiting to serve you. Give my honey a call. She's the one who spins the plates. 870-405-0793.
This has been This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora, 870-405-0793, retiredtoarkansas.net. We'll see you next week. We'll be back.
Make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
It's Friday, and we're talking a little bit of football with Coach Steve Airy, Mountain Home head Bomber football coach. How are you, sir?
I'm fantastic.
Got a lot of things going on right now.
Yeah, it's a busy time, but it's a good time. It's fun, exciting.
Way you like it. Fun and exciting.
Yeah. Get to put the pads on, put the helmets on, and get back into football a little bit.
You had a little bit of a youth camp not too long ago.
Yeah. I never got the numbers on it, but yeah, we had a nice camp. Kids did a real good job of running it.
The weather was a little different for you, kind of rainy, but I bet the numbers were there. Those kids are ready to go.
The kids, there's more of them showed up than I thought there would, just because I thought the weather would run them off, but it didn't run them off too bad.
You've got another camp coming up, though. The Mallet camp is coming in June.
Yeah, we've done a good job of getting kids here, but man, I've not heard a whole lot this year, so I don't know, maybe the news.
Well, it's still
off.
early yet.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can amp it up, but it's going to be a Tuesday, June 9th. We're going to go to a Pitt State contact camp, thud camp, 7th and the 8th, and then we're going to come back on the 9th and work this. So we're all going to be tired, but we're going to be ready to go. That's a big deal to me. I don't know. I just love Coach Mallett, and it's big to me. It may not be to anybody else, but it's big to me.
Who puts that on, Coach? Who's behind that?
It's the Mallett Foundation, Lauren and Debbie Mallett.
Okay.
And then last year, Baxter Health sponsored the T-shirts.
Okay.
So those were our main cogs.
Always good to have that started. We don't like why that was started, but we like the fact that it's there and an opportunity for the kids. They're going to have to bring their own cleats, bring some water, be in some athletic wear, make sure that they're ready to participate, get sweaty, get a little dirty, have a good time.
Yeah, and it's a K through 8 camp, so we run a lot of campers through there. It's a free camp, and we feel like we have plenty of staff to work it. And I don't know who our guests will be this year, but you know we're doing good enough with our athletes right now that shoot, we could bring in Barrett Miller or Elijah Lag or so all these guys with college T-shirts, and it would still be fun because I think they idolize all those kids, you know, or Robert Dover with a SEMO T-shirt, or we'll make it happen. And then, like I said, all these high school football players are their idols. They know who they are.
Let's talk about that a little bit. You mentioned Elijah Lag. Of course, he's still playing. Hirschberger just finished up. You've had several players that have gone on to the next level to play and have actually finished out their college careers being on a team.
Nobody knows just how special that is. I mean, I've coached for 37 years, and a lot of these kids are one and done, or they don't think they're going to find the field. They check out of it. There's too much work involved. And our kids are wired right, man. They're just tough kids. We got 12 guys in college, and Sam Morton's getting into his last year, and Alex Pismenti's getting into his last year, and Brady Barnett's getting into his junior year. And I mean, our kids are tough kids around here. They're getting on the field, and they're hanging in there, you know.
You know, 7 years ago when we came, we were sitting at the same counter talking football, and we mentioned the fact that we didn't have anybody that has gone on to play the next level, and that culture has changed as well. The whole football environment, the whole football culture for Mountain Home and the surrounding area, it has changed, and it's going on for the better. But when you have put, you know, you got 12 kids now, and you've put kids in out of our system, you know, we're just a little town in north central Arkansas. When you've got kids, 3, 4, and 5 kids each season going on to play the next level, that says a lot about the program.
It does. And I feel like we got something different right now going on than what we've had, and I feel like we got something different going on than a lot of schools have. But it's like I told you a few minutes ago, it's not just getting them in, man. They're sticking it out. Yeah. And you know, Elijah's going to be junior, senior, and it's just they're all getting on the field too. I'm telling you, it's we train them right, we work them hard.
When you turn on the EA Sports Football and it's got Elijah Leg from Mountain Home, Arkansas, that's a pretty big deal.
It is for us. It sure is. And I just want to give the credit where it's due, man. The kids put in the work and they hang in there. It's the next hardest thing probably to join in the military. You know, we require a lot out of them and a lot of discipline, and they show up every day and they put it out there. And then our town, I see Mr. and Mrs. Vacco out here. I'm ready to hug their neck. You know, it's just what people have done for us. You know, Kenny Miller and his wife, and you just look at everywhere you look at people that's invested in the program and invested in these kids, and it's just total change, total transformation.
The turnaround was quick as far as getting the community involved. The turnaround to get the players to buy into the system was quick, but not quick enough. But to get the parents to buy in, the parents to make sure the kids stuck with it, make sure they got to the practices they needed to. That was a little bit harder to get pushed across, but it's happening.
It's happening. We're getting a little bit of a old mentality right here, a new mentality. I don't know what it is right now, but our kids right now, we got to make them more accountable and just get more responsible and stuff like that. We're struggling a little bit, but they work hard when they're there. Getting them there is the trouble.
Spring ball is happening.
Yeah.
Are you allowed any pads in the spring ball?
Yeah, we got 10 practices.
Okay.
They can all be padded as long as they're not back-to-back days. So we've scattered most of ours. Our school's getting out so early, we don't have a chance to get our teams and our installs, and there's not a whole lot we can do. So we're just kind of beating on each other right now, seeing who's physical, see who wants to block and tackle, and it's been kind of fun, actually. Some guys have really surprised me. We got it started with 102, and I think we're down to 97 now. Some of them say, no thanks. They like to lift in the weights, but they don't like the contact, you know.
But that's only 5, Coach.
Yeah.
5 too many, but it's only 5.
Yeah,
and for
I figure
Mountain Home's program to have 102 at any point, that's a pretty big deal too.
I figure we'll drop a few more kids for sure. Usually, classroom correlates to performance on the field. You know, if you're not going to get it done in the classroom, you're probably not going to get it done on the field. And we got some guys like that right now. So I anticipate losing a few more, but we got a lot of kids, and I think everybody's having a lot of fun. And we're padding up every day and just, you know, a lot of inside drill. We're doing some 11-on-11. We're doing some cross work. We're, you know, hitting the guy across from us, just one-on-ones, stuff like that. So it's a good time. And like I said, we've had some guys. We need to really step. We got some guys. We got to really get them to step it up. And then we've had some guys surprise us too.
The weather's good for this.
Yeah, it was hot Monday, and we had a guy go down Monday, Corbin Lefevre's, and it gave us kind of a scare, but it just educates us on what we got to do to take care of our body in a hot situation, you know. It was only about 85, but he got too hot.
Graduation is the 15th. You'll take some time off after that and then come back in June, or what will happen?
We'll take about a week off, and then we got to get ready for camps. So maybe 5 days off, something like that.
Yeah. When's the dead period? Do you happen to know that date?
I'm not for sure on the dates, but it's somewhere around June 22nd through July 5th.
Yeah, it usually runs over the 4th of July weekend.
Last week of June, first week of July.
It'll be ready to go after that.
I could be off a day or two there, but yeah.
We have any coaches changes this year?
Nope. Everybody's still on board.
Hadn't had no new ones? Hadn't lost no old ones?
Mm-mm.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we got good coaches all across the board.
Kids get used to dealing with the sternness of the coaches that are above them, and they understand how it works, and they know that they don't need to take it personal because it's not. It's just a job, and you're expecting them to do their job as well. So
yeah, we've had a real good weight room etiquette about us. I mean, we've had a lot more enthusiasm this year, and we worked a lot harder this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of it has to do with Ian, my son. He's young and fiery, and they really like to hoop it up and have fun.
But they get the job done.
Yep.
And that's what it takes. Get the job done. Coach, we've got a schedule change because of the dropping out of Greenwood, so we don't have Greenwood in our conference anymore. We've picked up a couple. We picked up Farmington, and we've got Harrison, of course, is still hanging around. And who's our other non-conference game that we're going to be playing?
Springfield Central.
And
then Shiloh dropped, and we got Little Rock Southwest.
Little Rock Southwest is the other conference team that will come in.
So we have, I believe, 9 of the 10 games we're playing. Let's see, we know what Van Buren has, and we know what Fort Smith Southside has. So there's 8 of the 10 games that's got new coaches on staff that we're playing. That's kind of odd.
It's a little different.
It's a large number, yeah.
Coach Cherry, I know you've got something you got to do. It's registration day at school. We know you got to cut out and get over there. We've got 3 Bombers seniors that are going to be joining us here in just a moment.
You got 3 quality Bomber seniors, I might add, game breakers, game changers.
And we appreciate you being here. We'll have you on another couple weeks, and we'll talk some more football.
All right. Thank you, Bob.
Yes, sir. You're watching The Morning Show on XL7-TV. We'll be right back.
Mart is introducing a new way to shop for a great night's sleep. Your Comfort Mattresses comes in 5 unique comfort levels, from firm to soft, with cooling options to match your perfect sleep temperature. And no matter your price range, we'll help you find the perfect fit. Get deep, restorative sleep exclusively at Sleep Mart.
Our community, relationships matter. A handshake still means something. And neighbors look out for one another. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're more than a bank. We're your biggest supporters, because every dream, every first step, and every big moment deserves someone who's right there with you. Farmers and Merchants Bank, rooted in Arkansas, growing communities. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville. Voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day. Or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday. 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
You love your land, and you have plans for it. During Kubota Orange Days, you'll love the great deals on our versatile, reliable lineup, helping you turn dream projects into reality. Visit your Kubota dealer today for the best deals of the year. Now through June 30th, get select compact tractors with 0% financing available or save up to $5,500. Sale ends soon. Stop by your local dealer or go to KubotaOrangeDays.com.
Discover comfort and style at Sleep Mart. From reclining sofas and love seats to manual and power recliners, sleep and lift chairs, we've got it all. Choose from a variety of styles, colors, and fabrics. All made with pride in the USA. Come to Sleep Mart today where comfort meets savings. Your senior health care.
Welcome back to the Morning Show on XL7-TV. With me now is Barrett Miller, Connor Schulz, Blake Vacco, not in that order. Barrett Miller, Blake Vacco, Connor Schulz. How are y'all?
Good.
It's been a long time since football season ended.
So,
been a long time since the football banquet, and generally I would have you guys on either before that or directly after. Some things were different this year, and we've got you on now, and that's all that matters. Let's talk about Connor Schulz. How long have you played Bomber football?
4 years. I came here my freshman year.
Okay.
And just been playing since.
Where'd you come from?
Illinois.
Illinois. Did you play there?
I played a lot of flag football, and then I played tackle football my 8th grade year.
Okay. So you came here, and who was your junior high football coach when you started?
I had Coach Crow.
Yeah. That set the pace for you to play Bomber ball?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Blake, how about you?
7th grade.
7th grade. Once a Bomber, always a Bomber, right?
Yep, for
there
sure.
You go. Barrett, same way with you?
Yes, sir.
I remember Pee Wee football with you guys, so it was been a long time running.
Yeah.
And we're looking at, you heard me talk to Coach Area about the culture change of how things were different before he came and how they are today. Y'all have any comments on how that is?
I mean, when I was younger, we wouldn't even go to the games, and if we did, we'd leave at halftime. I mean, everybody stays entire game, celebrate after, high fives when we're walking back to the locker room. I mean, complete shift. I mean, it's amazing. I really love it. Football town now.
Connor, you missed out on some of the days where we weren't much of a winning team. So you won't have much input on that other than the fact that you got to play in some winning years.
Oh, yeah. It was a lot of fun.
Blake, you were here in the Pee Wee days, 7th grade on up. What notice did you see in the swing of how Mountain Home reacted to winning some football games?
Oh, the whole town just shows up and they support. Like Barrett said, nobody showed up or they leave at halftime.
Come and watch the band. I think they were actually there just to watch the band.
Yeah, probably were.
It was a band program that a football game broke out at.
Yeah.
But now it's different. The culture is way different, and you guys have been involved in that since day one when Coach Airy came here. And it's exciting times, and you get to have played in some exciting games. Blake, what would be the most memorable game that you played in?
The game I got a pick six, I might have to say.
Yeah?
That was just exciting for me, but...
And which game was that?
Homecoming last year, Russellville.
Okay, I knew what game it was. I want to make sure you still remember. Yeah, don't want that to go away. Connor, how about you?
I'd probably say junior year against Little Rock Catholic, because that was my first time really getting in with the starters, and I got a kick return, touchdown, and I got another running touchdown. So it was really sick having everyone cheer you on.
And Barrett, you have become the common name in the household because you have broken and set a bunch of new records as a Bomber. What would be the most memorable game for you?
Maybe Lake Hamilton, but probably Sheridan last game, Bomber Stadium. I didn't even take it all. I didn't take it all in the moment, but looking back at it, I wish I would have just looked at the crowd a little bit and enjoyed the environment. But that was a pretty historic game. I mean, how many records were broken in that game? So that was probably my most memorable game.
What would you tell, Connor, we'll start with you, what would you tell a young, say maybe a Bomber youth football player that's kind of on the fence, or maybe a 7th or 8th grader, or even a 9th grader that's on the fence thinking, well, I don't know if I want to play anymore. What would you tell them?
I would tell them just to stick with the program, just keep working hard, and, you know, you'll get your time. It'll come. Just put in the work and they'll see it.
Not everybody can join a team and be a starter.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's why they got JV. I mean, people play on JV to get playing time, so then coaches can look at you, see how you play, and they'll move you up. So just keep putting the work.
Blake, what about you? What would you tell a player that might be on the fence? For somebody that's, you know, Coach Airy said they started at 102, and now they're down to 97. What about those guys that have already quit?
I just think it's another job. It's going to mature you. It's going to make you a better man. And I think you need to stick with it. It's going to build you up.
Barrett, input?
I just think it's a very good program. I mean, why wouldn't you want to be a part of a winning team now? But, of course, it helps you be a man, and you develop a ton of new friendships. I mean, probably all my friends now are made from football. I mean, it definitely changed my life being in the sport. Makes you tougher, better man, and sets you up great for the rest of your life.
Multi-sport athletes, are you?
Used to be.
Okay.
No.
Barrett, I know you run in track.
I run a little bit of track, yes, sir.
Conference champions, that's an exciting thing as well.
Yes, sir.
What's the future look like?
For track?
For Barrett.
For Barrett. We'll go into Harding.
Okay.
But next week, we got state for track, though, so that's really what my mind's been on. We're trying to three-peat in track, but...
Where's that at?
Van Buren.
Okay.
Van Buren. But going on to college, I mean, go to Harding, and, I mean, they got some dudes, so I got to put my head down and get to work. And freshman year, got to study a lot. Pre-dentistry is what I'm majoring in. I mean, that's a pretty intense little major, but, I mean, nothing I can't do. I mean, just got to get to work, and then everything should shake out for me.
It's all possible.
Sir.
Connor, where are you going?
I'm going here for college.
There you go.
I'm just going for a business degree.
Okay. Blake?
Going to Arkansas Tech. I'm going to get a business degree too.
Okay. What is the Waffle House story?
So I think it was against Siloam Springs my junior year, and I hit somebody really hard, and I think Tobias, he said, I believe at Waffle House they call that smothered and covered, and just stuck.
And it just stuck.
Yeah.
That was pretty cute. Pretty good. You know, you guys have been invited here not only because you're outstanding young men and athletes, and you have been named my player of the year. Barrett, you will be offensive. Blake, you are the defensive. And Connor, you are the special teams. And the reason for that is the kickoff returns that you were successful in throughout your career, but throughout this last year as well, mainly because of the last year. So I've got a couple little plaques for y'all. Want to make sure you have these. Blake Vacco, XL7 Sports Defensive Player of the Year. Connor Schulz, XL7 Sports Special Teams Player of the Year.
Thank you.
And Barrett Miller, Offensive Player of the Year.
Thank you.
You bet.
Appreciate
Gentlemen, you guys have set the bar, and you have set it quite high because it's been a long time since we've made it as far as we did this past year in football. And it's to your credit that these guys, the team, has made it to where they are, and the attitude, the way it's been changed, and the environment and the culture of our football world in Mountain Home is because of guys, not just you, but guys just like you. The 6 years prior to you and this year that you guys finish out as a senior, I expect and look forward to seeing you guys to do great things because you've done some great things already, and you guys are the ones the little ones are looking up to all across the board, from the third grader that's putting on the pads for the first time all the way up to the junior that's walking into your boots today. You guys have done a great job, and I want to commend you for that publicly and let you know that if you ever need anything, you can always call.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
We are here.
Yes, sir.
And you guys deserve everything all the accolades that you've gotten to this point, and look forward to hearing about your futures coming up. Anything you'd like to say? Anybody you want to say hi to before you get yourself in trouble?
You guys?
Just want to say hi to my parents.
There you go.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Always Mom. Never Dad. It's always Mom.
Dad, too, I guess.
Yeah, you throw in a dad, too. Blake?
Hi, Grandma and Nana.
There you go.
Yep.
Got to have it. Guys, anything else you want to talk about? We've got another minute or so. We can wrap up some things. You want to talk about college and the plans?
Do you have any plans?
Yeah, I want to hear about Barrett.
You want to hear about Barrett?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, play football.
Going to play football.
Yeah, that's the main goal. I mean, of course, get a good education, but football is the main goal. May go down there a little early. May go down there this summer. Get a lecture working with the boys, but yeah, a lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
But everyone's got a lot of responsibility, so it's not really a good excuse anymore.
Just get down there and start playing, right?
Yes, sir. That's the goal.
Arkansas Tech. What made you choose Arkansas Tech?
Well, my mom used to go there, and my sister is finishing college right now.
Okay.
She's about to graduate.
So you've got a little bit of history there that you want to just keep on going?
Yep. Yes, sir.
There you go. And Connor, you're going to pick the Trailblazer route?
Yeah.
I'm going to stay here in Mountain Home and go and get a business degree, which is not a bad idea because it's free.
Oh, yeah.
There'll be no debt.
Yep.
And that's an awesome thing.
It's free and close to home.
Free and close to, you can sleep in a comfortable bed that you've been used to for the last number of years and get food anytime you want it.
That's basically it.
There you go. My wife and I have 4 children, and when they moved out, it was the biggest pay raise I've ever gotten in my life. But now we have a room that's probably 8 by 10, and we call that Mom Mart. It's a pantry. That's all it is a pantry. And when the kids come home, they shop Mom Mart. So you got to throw that idea out to Mom and Dad. Hey, look, I kind of expect some groceries to be extra loaded, so when I come home, I can go stock my dorm room.
I like that idea.
Yeah, it's a plan.
Tell Mom and Dad about that one.
Mom Mart.
Mom Mart.
Mom Mart. There you go. Guys, we appreciate you taking the time to be here with me this morning. Again, I admire you guys for what you've accomplished and what you're going to be doing in life. Appreciate y'all being here.
Yes, sir.
Been watching the morning show on XL7-TV. We'll see you Monday.